Right, Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rachak Wadash, and I'm double honor to the apostles of great millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Right, this is I'm a one from the great millstone campaign Trinidad, and I've come back to do another lesson through the Holy Spirit. Right, these are Second Timothy chapter 2, verse 10. It says, therefore, I endure all things for the elect's sakes, that I may also obtain salvation which is in Yahweh Hamashiach Yahushua with eternal glory. Now, is the Apostle Paul, and he say he endure all things for whose sake? The elect's sake. Alright? Now, this lesson will show that the Most High only dealing with the elect, not with everybody on the planet Earth, but with the elect. And the Apostle Paul was no madman when he went to be a preacher of the Gentiles. Now we now read that he endured all things for the elect's sake. Now, one scripture I want to get real quick is Hebrews chapter 13 verse 8. It says, Yahushai, it's in Jesus, but is Yahushai in the Hebrew. Jesus is not even a word. Alright, Jesus is not even a word. Okay? And Mashiach, Yahushua Mashiach, the same yesterday and today and forever, meaning he do not change. He's the same in the past, the present, and the future. Okay? He will always be the same, he don't change. And then he say he and his Father are one. Right? And then the Father say Malachi. Chapter 3 verse 6. It says, the book of Malachi, right? Chapter 3 verse 6 says, for I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So the Most High don't change, his son don't change. So now when you read, so whatever the Most High say, even the scripture say that, for I know that whatever the Lord do it, he do it forever. I can't remember the scripture, I can't remember that scripture. I believe it's in Ecclesiastes if I'm mistaken, right? Yes, no, let's see if I find it. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 14. Right. It says, I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing, you see, nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. The Most High doeth it that men should fear him, fear before him. So Most High don't change. And we read in one book. The Old Testament and the New Testament is comprised in one book. So you believers who don't believe in the Old and only the New, and you only believe in the New and only the Old, is a bunch of fools. It's one book you're reading. What are you trying to divide the book for? You? The scripture says Yahushua divided. Yahushua is not divided. So you can't divide the book into two. It's one book. It carries the same meaning. From Genesis to Revelation is one meaning. Salvation for the righteous and death to the wicked. That is the meaning. The righteous happen to be Israel, and the wicked happen to be the so-called white man. And even 2/3 of Israel happen to fall under the category of wicked. But back in 2 Timothy 2 verse 10, it says, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sakes, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahushua with eternal glory. So now, if the Most High do not change, the Son do not change, and whatever the Most High do is forever, Paul now say he enjoying everything that he went through for the elect's sake. Now let me see what Paul say in 2 Timothy chapter 1. Alright. Chapter 1 verse 11, it says, whereunto I am appointed a preacher and an apostle and a teacher of the Gentiles. So somebody will read that and say, but wait now, the Bible has contradict itself. Because now when you go into Revelation, the 11th chapter, no, the 11th chapter, the 7th chapter, and the first verse, let me see who is the elect. These Revelation 7, verse 7. It says, and after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners. 7 verse 1. So 4 angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Alright, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel, and of the tribe of Judah, which is a son of Israel, a son of Jacob, was sealed 4,000. This is the sealing of the elect. Alright, of the tribe of Reuben was sealed 12,000. Alright, of the tribe of Judah was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Reuben was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Gad was sealed 12,000. A son of Jacob, Gad, you can read about Gad in Genesis. Alright, being a son of Jacob, of the tribe of Asher was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Naphtali was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Manasseh was sealed 12,000. All these men, Manasseh, Naphtali, Asher, all of them men is sons of Jacob. Here we go ahead. Of the tribe of Simeon was sealed 12,000. A son of Jacob again. These the sealing of the elect. So when Paul say, he suffering all things for the elect's sake, I ain't seen a tribe of Edom. I ain't seen a tribe of Moab here. I only seen Israelites, name calling, sons of Jacob. Okay? So then the Gentiles ultimately would have to be sons of Jacob. Because if he say he's suffering everything for the elect's sake, then them Gentiles would have to be sons of Jacob. It only making sense, because if he say he's an apostle sent to the Gentiles, and then he's suffering everything for the elect, the Bible will contradict itself. You now read that the Most High is the same, he don't change. Okay? So it was sons of Jacob, but sons of Jacob who do what? Who went off? Who started to worship idols and think that idols is the Most High. No, they were being called back to worship the true and living power, because they went off living as Gentiles. Okay? The Bible will contradict itself. That is one thing we know from since we're small. It says, of the tribe of Simeon was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Levi, a son of Jacob, the priests, was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Issachar was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Zebulun, son of Jacob again, was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Joseph, which is Ephraim, Numbers 132, alright, could read that, was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Benjamin was sealed 12,000. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and peoples and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and which is Israelites also, and cried with a loud voice, and I will prove that just now, saying, salvation to our power. The Most High say is the power of Israel. So this multitude, alright, with palms in their hands and white robes, okay, standing before the Lamb, who come out of all nations and kindreds and peoples and tongues, crying unto the Most High, saying, salvation to our power. The Most High never bears rule over these other nations. The scriptures say that. We are dying. These are uh, Isaiah chapter 63, verse 17. And it says, I read from verse 16. It says, doubtless thou art our father through Abraham, though Abraham be ignorant of us, and Israel acknowledge us not. Thou, O Yahweh, art our Father, our Redeemer. Thy name is from everlasting. O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways, and hardened our hearts from thy fear? Return for thy servants' sake the tribes of thine inheritance. The people of thy holiness have possessed it but a little while, and our adversaries have trodden down our sanctuary. We are thine. Thou never bearest rule over them. They were not called by thy name. So now we read in Revelation chapter 7, verse 10. It says, and cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. That is Israelites. That is Israelites. Now it says the multitude came out that way. All nations and kindreds and peoples and tongues stood before the throne. Alright, so these are Revelation chapter 5, verse 9. It says, and they sung a new song, saying, and they sung a new song, saying, thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seal